the edge that I have had in drag racing is actually basically one thing, and it's what actually put me out of drag race. That's why I don't run a car today. I could have a team if I wanted to. I don't want one. I always ran my engines so that I could race the next round. My engine had to stay happy. And that's why I was the guy that usually was first over all the speed marks, because when my cars hit the finish line, the engine was happy. Let me tell you about a particular instance. In March of 2003 at Gainesville, I drove my car, Swamp Rat 34, to 323.04 miles an hour. But I did not lift at the finish line. It was pulling so hard, and Gainesville's got 5,000 feet of shutoff area. I thought I'd just drive it another couple hundred feet under power. And I did that. When I lifted off the throttle, I was traveling 340 miles an hour. That's what the front wheel speed on the computer showed when I lifted off the throttle. And the engine was not hurt. I had a happy engine. But that only gives you really the top speeds, is what it gives you. Today, you have to run the engine beyond being a happy engine. The engine has to be hurt to be able to be competitive. I ran for 2 years, 2001 and 2002 and 2003, and I only qualified once at Atlanta. But I had 4 engines and 5 sets of heads when I went into that program in 2003 or 2002, and I still have all my parts. But I only qualified once, and that speaks volumes. And when I got through with that, I knew this is not what I want to do. I don't want to have to come back to the pits and deal with a bunch of broken parts and tore up stuff. And of course, every once in a while, you have the big explosion. You just can't get away from that. When you run your engines as hard as they run them today, you're going to have explosions. And I just don't like that. Number one, I build my own engines. I'm up there at midnight in the dark with the mosquitoes biting me, and I'm setting the camshaft. You think I want to take that to the drag strip the next day and throw it down in the dirt? Of course not. I love my engines. They're part of me. And see, the guys that run the shows now, the John Forces, the Connie Club, they don't build their engines. They don't even want to see them. In fact, John Force has a rule. As soon as they take the engine out of the car that's blown up, they put something over it so you don't have to look at it. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to look at it either.